A remarkable story now out of Atmore. Officials say a woman driving down a back road lost control and crashed, submerging her car in a creek.
But two good Samaritans spotted her and most likely saved her life. Fox 10 News reporter Corey Pippin spoke to the men and brings you their firsthand account.
These photos, exclusive from NorthEscambia.com, show the aftermath of a terrifying crash officials say left 23-year-old Kayla Stewart recovering in the hospital. But without the quick actions of Atmore residents Chris and Danny Wilson, she may not be alive today.
You know, when I first saw her, she looked like she was dead, really. I mean, I thought she was, as pale as she looked.
The father and son were traveling down Deer Creek Road when Chris says he noticed clothes hanging from tree limbs near the bridge. When they stopped, they found where those clothes came from, a car sticking out of the frigid water and a woman floating nearby. The two men then fought through overgrowth and made their way down to where Stewart was lying.
He got a hold of her and pulled her around from behind the bushes, and then I got a hold of her arm and we drove her up on the bank and covered her up with some jackets.
I don't know if she was in and out of consciousness or what it was, but she just kept closing her eyes, looked like she was going to sleep, so we just tried to talk to her and keep her awake.
From tire marks here, you can actually see where the vehicle veered off the road, hitting a bunch of debris before apparently going airborne, striking that tree and crashing into the creek. The Wilsons believe at some point the driver was actually ejected from the vehicle and into the water.
Looking at the vehicle and the way it was on the other side of the bank and being underwater, I don't think she would have been alive. I mean, I think she would have still been trapped in the vehicle.
First responders arrived and Stewart was life-flighted to a Pensacola hospital. Despite their actions, the men say they don't consider themselves heroes.
I just think it's something anybody would have done. If you're the first person on the scene, you do what you can. You just kind of react to what's going on at the time.
I'm glad that we could help her, give her assistance, and she needed some help. And I'm glad we were there to do it.
Reporting from Atmore, Corey Pippin, Fox 10 News.
At last check, Stewart was listed in critical condition, but officials do not believe her injuries are life-threatening.